I'm Lorraine and welcome to my channel. Welcome to today's Collective Tarot Love reading. We're just going to dive straight in there, Collective. Pull a crowning card and then we'll pull additional cards. Deep dive and let's see what's going on with both you and your person. Let's go. Okay, so you are coming in with the Hanged Man card. And you are coming in with the High Priestess. Here, Collective. All right. You are coming in with the Queen of Cups. You are coming in with the Star card. You are coming in with the Star card again. Oh my golly gosh. You have the Seven of Cups. Okay, you have the Hermit. You have the Four of Pentacles. Okay, you have the Three of Cups. And you have the Nine of Cups, here, Collective. 10, 19, 20. It's the Hermit. And you have the Ace of Swords. Okay. Well, straight off the bat here, Collective, you have choices here in your reading. You have choices in love. But what your reading's talking about here, Collective, is that you're not interested at this time in these choices here in your reading. You're seen as a wish fulfillment, and you have the Star card twice here, Collective. That's what it talks about. You're the wish fulfillment. You are actually coming in as the Hanged Man card here, Collective, because what it talks about there in your reading is that it's a bit awkward here for you to make a choice, because some of these choices are good choices here, Collective. But what it also talks about here in your reading, because you're holding back here, Collective, and there is valid reasons why you are holding back here. This is serious, Collective. Some of these options are actually quite serious about you here. The way in which it's coming in here, Collective, this is what it's talking about. All right, let me deep dive here. Okay, and so let's get into it here, Collective. So you're coming in with the Hanged Man card here. And so what it talks about there, Collective, is that you know these are choices in front of you here. It could prove to be quite awkward here, Collective, but what it's also talking about here with the Hanged Man card is that it just is that way here, Collective. Do you want to make one of the... It's telling me here in your reading, you know you have choices. It just is this way, here, collective. Of course, you've got to go and get... When you're coming in with the Hanged Man card, here, collective, there is a foundation in which you are holding on to here. Okay, but what it also talks about in terms of the Hanged Man card here, collective, is that this foundation that you are holding on to is something that is quite dear to you. This is, of course, most times, if not all, I see the Hanged Man card as stuck in their tree. It could be a foundation here, collective, an outdated belief system here, but it's actually something that you love to do. And when it comes to these choices that are in front of you, do they understand? Would they be able to understand? Are they able to show compassion and empathy here, collective? Are they going to appreciate here in your reading what you have put your time and attention into building? Or are they going to come in and want to change everything that you have already established here, collective? That's what I'm getting here in your reading, which is why you are in the Hanged Man tree here. This could be about, collective, there's what you love to do here in your reading, just the way in which your cards are coming in. Because it's telling me here, collective, is that you have made huge changes in your life. Okay? You are no longer in a outdated belief system. You are no longer in a past cycle here. You have your own autonomy, your own independence here, collective. And you're definitely coming in as someone who knows about self-love, or who's fully invested in self-love, self-empowerment here, collective, self-confidence. Yeah, of course, you've got a lot of cups here, collective. This Hangman card is pertaining to you here, collective, and the choices that are in front of you. But what it talks about here, collective, is that you've got to actually choose here. Yeah, of course they choose you, but you've got to choose here, collective. Got to choose? Well, the choice is yours. And you definitely know that here, collective. Now you are coming in with the High Priestess. You know it, collective. You know that you have choices in front of you. But what it talks about here, collective, is you may not realize that these choices see you as a wish fulfillment. See, what it talks about here also, collective, is understanding oneself. And when you're coming in with the High Priestess, what it talks about there, collective, and also coming in with the Hangman card, here is that you trust in your internal compass. And that is your truth here. And what it can talk about here in terms of these options, in terms of the Seven of Cups, it is from your internal compass that you are going to make the choice. That's what it's saying. Because you know that it's not going to fail you. It's never going to fail you here, collective. Here in your reading. So what I get here, collective, is that you haven't made a move yet. What I also pick up here, collective, is once you make your choice here, it's full commitment for you. Because most definitely here, collective, you only need to make one choice. That's what it's saying. You know, what it talks about here, collective, is that your person knows that. They know you have choices here in your reading. They are not the hanged man. Here, collective, your person is actually coming in as the hermit. But you too are in hermit mode as well, coming in with your cups. All right, let's keep going here, collective. Now you're coming in with the Queen of Cups here, collective. And so what it talks about here in your reading, well, it's knowledge and understanding about oneself here, collective. Learning about love. But in order to learn about love here, collective, you've also got to know your own negative, here, collective, your own negative emotions here. And it talks about here in your reading, collective, is that you've removed that, or you're removing it at this time, and you're allowing the light in. You're cracking your heart space open here, collective. Okay. Let me have a look. Yes. To understand and gain a different mind's eye. Here, the Hangman card. See, you're learning to appreciate oneself here, collective, because now you are your focus. That's what it's talking about. The way in which your cards are coming in here, collective. Because it does talk about coming in with the Queen of Cups here, collective, is learning to show oneself unconditional love. Learning to put oneself first here, collective. Learning about oneself here. See, it tells me here in your reading is that you actually know what love is here, because you've taken the steps here, collective, the requirements to figure that out for yourself here in your reading. You are no longer stuck in fear. This is why you've got all these options in front of you, but you haven't made a choice yet. That's what it talks about. So you have knowledge here, collective, and you definitely have understanding about yourself here. Now you are coming in with the Star card here, collective. And like I said, it's definitely a wish fulfillment here, collective. This is what it talks about here. With the Star card coming in here, collective, you're of course wanting a wish and wishing for it here, collective. There's only a small chance it's going to come in if you're going to sit there and do nothing about it here to make your dreams come true. You're not going to face your own negative, one's reality, the truth about oneself here, collective, and just hope and pray it's all going to change for you here. You actually have to come in with the requirements here, collective. This is what it's talking about here in your reading. This talks about wisdom here, collective. Okay, now for the Star card here, collective, the Star comes after a tower. It's about picking yourself up after a tower, after everything in your environment, because the tower is bigger than yourself, and so it affects every aspect of your life. It's just not one isolated area here, collective. It's It can be seen as a snowball effect here. And that's what it talks about in terms of the wish card here. See, what it tells me here in your reading, collective, is that in the past, you went through a terrible moment and you wanted stuff to change in your life. And the only way it was going to happen here, collective, is if you took that conscious effort to change. And what it's telling me here, collective, is that other people see you this way. Okay, let me keep going. Now your temptation, I don't know how else to say it here, collective, here in your reading. Now, what it talks about there, collective, in terms of this, is that there's people want to build a foundation with you. That's what I'm getting here in your reading. I don't know if you ignore people here, collective, or avoid certain people here in your reading. Maybe these options aren't being straight up here or transparent, so you know that they are interested in you. And if people are interested in you here, collective, it's going to take more than just a flirtatious comment. It's going to take more than just eye contact here. People have to show up, but they need to show up correct here, collective. If they want you to choose them, because that's how it's coming in. You get to choose. Now you are coming in with the Seven of Cups. And so what this talks about here, collective, is lovers. You have to use your discernment is what it's talking about here, collective. When it comes to these choices, because you're just not going to jump into anything here, because you're already sorted is what it talks about here in your reading. And I'm not saying in terms of when I said they have to come in correct here, collective, well, that really comes down to you here. I'm not going to say anything about these Seven of Cups because the choice is yours. And what it talks about here, collective, is to choose wisely. And it's what I get here in your reading, it's a complete shock. When it comes to these choices. A complete shock. Now you were coming in with the Hermit card, and what I get here is both you and your person are in Hermit. Here, collective. Yeah, of course, your person's always had choices here, but so do you now, collective. You definitely know yourself here, collective. What I get here in your reading is that you're just on your grind. You're just doing what you have to do here, collective. You're definitely doing what you love here in your reading. You definitely follow your internal compass. Yeah, most definitely you were still a student, even though you were coming in with the High Priestess here, collective. What it talks about there, collective, is that you trust in your inner knowing, coming in with the Queen of Cups. That's what I'm picking up. Yes, your person's in hermit mode here, collective. Now you are coming in with the Four of Pentacles, and so what the Four of Pentacles is talking about here in your reading is that it's a little bit overwhelming for you knowing that you have choices and knowing these kinds of choices are coming towards you here. And I do seem to think, what it tells me here with the Four of Swords is it's about you being accountable here, collective, and responsible. It's not about just jumping in and trying each of those 7 cups out here, collective, because that's not what you're on about here, and it ain't your focus at this time here in your reading. You do have a lot going on for you, but the 7 of Cups is definitely Lovers, collective, because that's where it falls in my spread. You could be stuck in your ego when it comes to these choices here, collective. See, what it tells me here in your reading is that when it comes to these choices, they kind of just show up out of the blue, is what I'm getting here, collective. But still, they aren't being open and honest towards you, that they are wanting something more with you, or they're wanting a chance here, collective. All right. What I get here also, collective, is that you don't make out that you're better than any one of those choices. You don't make out that you're better than anybody here, collective. You are coming in with humility here. Now you are coming in with the Three of Cups. And so what the Three of Cups is telling me here, collective, is that you don't... The truth here, collective, is that, well, it's like you definitely don't want to go back to a past here. This could be friends, family, here, collective. People from your past. This could be toxic patterns and habits. The truth about that here in your reading. It is coming in as friends and family here, collective. Okay, let me keep going. Now you are coming in with the Nine of Cups. The Nine of Cups is the Star card here, collective. This could definitely be your person here in your reading. But it's definitely you here, collective. This is what it's talking about. And now you were coming in with the Ace of Swords. Here. You know you have choices. There's no denying it here, collective. Even though you don't know, but you know. Okay, collective, I am going to leave it there. Thank you so much for watching. Join us in the Facebook group, and I will catch you later. Bye.